What is going on YouTube? Please hit that thumbs up. If we hit 50 thumbs up today, I'm going to be posting a Fanduel lineup for everybody out there that follows us on Twitter at Savage Squad DFS. MLB is right around the corner, guys. If you go to our website, you can see here, right here, I'll show you some. You can go see our images of winnings last year. We had a 26-game winning streak on Draftkings last year, and then we had a 17 on Fanduel, guys. We're going to have a hell of a year again. It's probably it's up there with NFL. If you played NFL with us, you know how good we did. We went 15-2. But let's get started for what you came here for, and that is our top plays of the day. And let's get right into it, guys. I'm going to give you my top 4 plays, and I'm going to give you my expensive play of the day. And my number 1 play right now, or not number 1 play, but player first on my list I've written down is Trevor Ariza, going up against this Phoenix team that we know TJ Warren is not the best defender out there. Or he is a good defender, but he's surrounded by a team that is not a great defensive team, which is going to help Ariza in this one. We can see he's been very streaky, guys, but he's had the minutes is what I like to go after. When you have a player at 4,900, it's really not hard to hit that value in a cash lineup. He's at the 16 here, 43, 22, and 10. I think Ariza's in for a pretty decent day today. I think he'll be all right. Phoenix has not been well at all defensively. Everyone knows that, especially against small forwards. They've just been a pretty bad team overall. Phoenix against the small forwards are giving up an average of 60 Draftkings points a game. And when we have that, we're going to squeeze him in here for a player that's seeing 35 plus minutes. So let's roll with Ariza, save us some money, and get him in there. I really like the play in Trevor Ariza. Now our next play is going to be Taurean Prince. I know I'm going with some lower pack guys here, but it's because I got an expensive guard I want to pay up for today. But Prince is going up against a Brooklyn team that we know is just bad. We can see he said 29, 36, 16. The minutes in the last 2 games have been awesome, which I love to see the minutes. It's just what we look for when we see the minutes here. Prince should be able to have a pretty great game. Like, he's the minutes hog on this team. He was listed as probable in his last 2 games, but he ended up playing 35 and 36 minutes. His finger seems to be alright, guys. His shot is falling, and he's been very active on the defensive end as well. He's done a very good job carving his role into this offense and turning into a very, very consistent producer. His floor is usually around 25 on bad nights. He has an upside of 40 in there. The Nets are better against the small forward than any other position, but they're still bad. They're good against the small forwards, but we're still going to see Prince have a pretty decent play in this game. My next play is going to be Markieff Morris. Guys, by the way, make sure you check out my Fanduel article over on Forward Mile. They got a free 5-day subscription right now. I will be putting that in the bio or the description down below. So make sure you take an advantage of that. But Markieff going up against Orlando team. You can see he's had 20, 33, 38, 29. His minutes have been 33, 32, 32, and 27. We're getting that 30-minute marks, especially good to go with, especially at the price tag of $5,200. I also love Aaron Gordon as well, guys. But Markieff Morris, he's very, very valuable. He's been over 32 minutes, like I just mentioned, in the last 3 of his 4 games. His price tag honestly should be around almost 7K. I'm playing him in every good matchup until the day comes, guys. Depending what you need out of the position, like I mentioned about Gordon and Morris both fit well, but Bender is the one where you go cheap. I talked about him in my Fanduel article. You can put that in over in Draftkings too. But Dragon Bender is in a very great position today. My last play before I give you my money play of the day is going to be Gortat, guys. He's just underpriced, as I also wrote about him in my article for Mile. But he's underpriced, guys. When he has John Wall, he's playing well. You can see in his last games, he's had 36, 19, 33, and 21. If we're going by the trends here, he's going to get another 30-point day. He's in a pretty decent matchup, I feel. So I think we're going to be fine with Gortat. We got the Polish Hammer, and if he's the Polish Hammer we know he is, he's going to go out and have a pretty great game. And the Magic have one of the worst interiors in the league, guys. So it's really just going to make Gortat have a very, very better night, as he should be, as long as he can stay out of foul trouble. Now let me give you my money play of the day, and that is going to be my boy Chris Paul, guys. No James Harden. Fire up Chris Paul. As you can see, I already have 2 Houston players in here, and I'm fine with that. I don't know if this is going to be a blowout or not. I don't think it's going to be. Most people do, but for some reason, I just don't have a feeling it will be. They have a 227 over-under in this game, and the game is just going to be nuts. I believe it's a 6-point spread, but from all the tweets I've been seeing, I think a lot of people think it's going to be a blowout. But Chris Paul has been dynamite without James Harden, like we know he can be, as he did in LA. The ball's in his hands almost, I believe 79% of the time. And he really isn't involved in the final shot. He hit his 70 fantasy point ceiling last game against the Blazers, guys. He's going to do it a few more times while Harden is out. You just don't want to miss out while he does that, guys. CP3 is expected to be a lock today for me and me and me. I think he's going to have 45 points. It wouldn't be crazy to see him have 60 to 70 again. With Harden being out, we know his role, and I love Chris Paul a lot, guys. I forgot to put his stats up, but you can see he said 70, 52, 48, 50. James Harden is not out. We're going to play him here. I like this matchup a lot against Phoenix. Fire up Chris Paul. That's why I gave you these value plays down here, so you could fit my boy Chris Paul. And guys, let's have a day. Don't forget to check out that article, and let's roll.